Once, in the heart of ancient China, there wandered three mysterious monks. No one ever knew their names, for they never spoke them aloud. Across the land, they were simply called the Three Laughing Monks. Wherever they went, their purpose was the same: to laugh. Not a word passed their lips, only laughter. They would enter a town, find the busiest street, and stand quietly in the middle. Then, they would begin to laugh, softly at first, like a bubbling spring, then louder, like a joyful river. Passers-by would stop and stare. Faces would wrinkle in confusion, and then, one by one, they too would begin to laugh. Farmers, merchants, children, elders, laughter would spread like wildfire. The monks never preached. They gave no sermons. But in their silence and joy, they taught something powerful. That laughter was divine. It was their gift, their message, and their way of prayer. After a while, when the whole village echoed with joy, the monks would simply bow and continue their journey to the next place. Across the empire, their presence was considered a blessing. People said they knew a truth too deep for words, that life itself is a cosmic joke meant to be laughed at. So the monks continued their journey, wandering through cities, towns, and tiny mountain villages, laughing all the way. Wherever they went, laughter followed like a shadow. People would stop their work, come out of their homes, and gather around them, curious at first, but soon unable to resist the contagious joy. Smiles turned to chuckles, chuckles to full-hearted laughter. For decades, this was their way, bringing lightness to hearts burdened by life. Until one day, in a quiet village nestled in the northern hills, something unexpected happened. One of the monks passed away in the middle of the night. The next morning, the entire village gathered around. People expected sorrow. A hush fell over the crowd, waiting to see tears, mourning, or at least silence from the remaining two. But to everyone's shock, the two monks stood by their friend's body and laughed even louder than ever before. Perplexed, an elder from the village stepped forward and asked, "Why do you laugh? Your companion has died. Isn't this a time to grieve?" One of the monks wiped tears from his eyes, not of sadness, but laughter, and replied, "Before arriving here, he made a bet who among us would die first. He won. That old trickster." He continued. "He even left a note, asking not to be washed or dressed in new robes. He said, 'I kept myself clean from the world with nothing but laughter. Burn me as I am.'" So they honored his wish, and when they lit the pyre, a burst of colorful sparks erupted from beneath his robe, fireworks he had hidden long ago, waiting for this moment. Even in death, he laughed and made the whole village laugh with him. And finally, the people who had gathered around slowly began to smile. Then one by one, they joined in the laughter of the two wise monks. The village, once wrapped in silence, echoed with joy. You see, in your life, perhaps the only true purpose we carry is to laugh, to feel joy, and to help others feel it too. Maybe that's why we're here, not just to live, but to truly laugh our way through this journey. So the next time life throws a storm your way, stand in front of the mirror and laugh. Laugh, not because the problem is small, but because your spirit is too big to be broken. Because your joy is what makes you truly alive. Thank you for watching. Stay joyful, stay blessed.